Hello, namaste. You asked for this. I got so many requests for yoga for weight loss. Now, you know, yoga really isn't about losing weight or how you look, because who you are as a soul is most important. But I do understand that if you want to look better physically, which also helps you emotionally and mentally, I absolutely understand that. So this is yoga for weight loss for beginners. So let's hop onto our mat back there and let's go. Namaste. Hello. It's so good to see you here on your mat with me. This is a wonderful beginner's yoga practice for weight loss. That's our goal together. I look forward to practicing with you. So let's start standing up on our mat and just separate your feet hip distance apart, arms by your side. And as you stand here, lift your heart up, but let your shoulders relax down. Take a few big, deep inhales and exhales. And in yoga, ideally you want to breathe through your nose, but if breathing gets hard and challenging, just breathe through your mouth. That's always okay. I love playing music for our practice to make the most fun yoga practice that we can possibly do, changing our mind, our bodies, and our spirits. So from this standing Tadasana space, turn your palms out. Let's inhale, lift your arms up to the ceiling. Take a big breath in. Exhale, fold down toward the floor. Your hands may or may not come down. It's always okay. Let's roll up to standing again. Lift your arms up to the ceiling. Take a big breath in. You can arch back a little bit. Fold back down toward the floor. Again, your hands may or may not be on the floor or anywhere near the floor. Wherever you're starting from is perfect. Now from there, let's roll up to standing again, and let's start to add a little more of the cardio work to it. Chair pose. Bend your legs as much as you like. Find a challenging place. Your arms reach out and up. Your lower body sinking and strengthening. Upper body and your back is arching as much as it can. Starting to warm your body up. Your heart rate should be elevated a little bit holding this chair pose. One more breath here. Fold down to the floor. Straighten your legs again from there. Fantastic. Let's do that one more time. Roll up to standing with me. Let's lift our arms up to the ceiling. Bend your legs as much as you want. Maybe a little deeper than the first time. Feel your legs strong. Arch your back up so it's even straighter. So there's strength in your back and all along your spine here too. Fold it down, straighten your legs. Fantastic. Let's walk our way back into our first downward facing dog from there. It's a pyramid shape or a triangle shape that you're going for. And your hands are the distance of your shoulders and your feet are the distance, about the same distance as your hips or your shoulders as well. And again, that triangle shape is what you're ultimately going for. No one ever starts as a beginner in that. But as long as you're working toward that, that's what we're going for here. And pedal your legs out for a moment. Bend one knee, bend the other knee back and forth. And if down dog right now is a little too challenging, just come down to your knees at any point. So I know you're a beginner. I remember being a beginner, and this pose used to be really challenging. So if it is for you right now, that's okay. It won't be in the future. Okay, now from down dog, let's come down to our knees so we're on our hands and knees from there. And let's extend our right leg straight back behind us. Hold it there, parallel to the floor. Press that right heel away so the whole back of your leg is extended long. And one more breath. See if that right leg can get a little higher. And set that right knee back down. Let's take the other side. Left leg goes back. If your knees get a little challenged here because it doesn't feel good, you can either use two mats, use a thicker mat, or double your mat over. But I hear that a lot from my beginning students until their knees get accustomed to it. So you can always add more mats onto your current yoga mat. One more breath here. And come back down to your hands and knees from there. Let's make our way back up into down dog from there. Lift your hips back up. It's going to get a little more challenging. From here, lift your right leg up in the air behind you. Then sweep that right leg around and up so it's just about inside that right hand. Turn that back foot down on the floor. And then reach your torso up. And last, your arms reach up. This is Warrior One right here. So you want your back leg straight. Your front leg is bent as much as you want here. And reach straight up to the sky. Good, I know you are feeling the strength of this pose here. One more breath here in Warrior One. And sweep your hands down to the floor. And let's step back into down dog. So that right foot steps back in down dog from there. Perfect. And let's do that other side. Take your left leg up in the air. Good, look between your hands. Step that left foot up inside your left hand. And when you're ready, turn your right foot back down. And when you're ready from there, reach your torso and arms up in Warrior One on this side. You've got it. So if you look back at your back leg, it's straight as can be. You look at your front leg, it's bent a lot. And you want your hips facing as far forward as possible. Good, a couple more breaths right here. I really want you to start feeling that power and strength. And your pores are opening up because you're working. All right, let's bring our hands down to the floor from there. Step that left foot back and come onto your hands and knees from there. So from here, let's do 5 push-ups. And if you want to do traditional push-ups, lift those knees off the floor either way. So 5 push-ups there, getting your heart rate even elevated a bit more. After your last push-up, let's just sit back in child's pose from there. So your toes are uncurled, and you're just sitting back toward your heels. Your forehead can rest down. Even though this is a beginner's class, it's still a power yoga class, and our intention is to build that warrior side, as yoga calls it, athletes, as us in the West, we call it here. And I want you to feel that side of yourself. A couple more breaths right here in child's pose before we get back into that strength in our bodies. Okay, let's make our way back up into down dog from there. Now from that down dog, take that right leg in the air again. Let's come into Warrior One again here, just like before. Step that foot up. Turn that back foot down. Like before, reach your arms straight up to the sky. Now we're going to add a little more. Warrior Two has your right arm reaching straight forward, left arm reaching straight back, and your hips facing the side of your mat a little bit. But just like Warrior One, your back leg is straight, your front leg is bent a lot. Let's do one more thing here. Bring your right forearm to that right thigh. Reach your left arm straight up to the sky as we twist our bodies left like this. So proud of you for getting onto your mat. It makes me so happy from my screen to your screen. Couple more breaths. It's always up to you if you want to bend that right leg more or less. Look down to the floor. Bring your hands down to the floor. Step back, down dog. Good, that was challenging. Couple breaths here in down dog. Or if you want a momentary rest, come down to your knees in child's pose. Take a couple breaths here. We're already 8.5 minutes in. We're just about halfway through with this practice. If you're in child's pose, make your way back up into down dog. Let's take that other side. Reach your left leg up in the air. Warrior One, bring that left foot up on this side. Turn that back foot down. And when you're ready, torso comes up and then arms reach straight up. Okay, you've got that. Strong front leg. Straight back leg. We're turning it to Warrior Two now. The left arm reaches straight forward, right arm back. Giving you a high five because I'm proud of you again. That's more than anything, that's so important for me to make sure to tell you over and over that you doing the work is incredible. Makes me so happy. Okay, one more pose here, side angle. Left forearm to that left knee. And reach that right arm straight up to the ceiling. Don't forget to breathe. The harder the poses get, the more it's going to take effort to breathe consistently. So that's a deeper part of the practice that I'm just mentioning right here. So I want your body physically strong, but your breath consistent and poised. You got it. Look down to the floor. Now sweep our hands down to the floor from there. And we're coming into plank, which is the top of a push-up. So make your way to the top of a push-up. And you might have your knees down. That's totally fine. And from there, lower all the way down to your stomach from there. Take your hands behind your back. Interlace your fingers back there. And then from there, lift your torso and legs up as high as you can. When you feel the back of your body is strong, you're in the right place. Let's hold this about 10 seconds here. If you wanted to add more, you could squeeze your legs together a little more. Beautiful. Release it down. Let's press to our hands and knees from there. And from our hands and knees, make your way back up into down dog from there. And from down dog, walk your feet all the way up to your hands from there. So let's take that chair pose like we did early in our practice. Feet together. Bend your legs a lot. And then bring your hands together at your heart. Let's twist to the right for a few breaths. Our left arm kind of rests on the right thigh there. Sink a little bit lower for one more breath here. Fold it down. Straighten your legs from there. And let's roll up to standing. Come into chair pose again here. And then hands come together at our heart. We're taking that twist to the left side here. And chair twist on this side. You're looking great. These are more advanced poses because you can make them really challenging by bending your legs as much as you like. Fold down. Straighten your legs from there. And let's walk our way back into down dog from there. Okay, a little bit more work. Come down to your knees from there on your hands and knees. And extend your right leg straight back, lifting it up. And then exhale, bring your knee toward your forehead. And inhale, extend your leg out. And exhale to your forehead. About 15 seconds, keep doing that. This core work, your ab work, go at any pace you want. Ideally, it's with the breath, but if that's too much right now, just do it at a consistent pace. A few more times on this right side. Good. Let's set that right knee back down onto the floor. And that same core work on the other side. Left leg straight back behind you. Then bring that kneecap toward your forehead here. Extend it back out. About 15 seconds. Keep going like that. Again, any pace you want. Our goal is to raise our heart rate, to get our bodies stronger, physically better, and healthier. We're doing that together right here. Good. Now set that left knee down. Let's make our way back into down dog from there. And from there, let's come forward into plank. Let's take 5 push-ups from here or from your knees. As low as you want these 5 here. When you're done, let's come all the way down to our stomach from there. And once you're down, let's take that back work again. Grab your hands behind you and lift your legs and torso here. In about 15 seconds here, I want you to breathe consistently, but hold a lot of strength along your spine and the whole back of your body here. Maybe squeeze your legs a little closer together. So good. Release it down. And let's turn over onto our backs from there. So any way you'd like, turn over, make your way onto your back. And we've got a bridge pose, staying with your back strength a little bit longer here. Set your feet down onto the floor so our knees are pointing straight up. And your feet are hip distance apart. Let's lift our hips up in the air, any height you can. And just hold it as high as you can. And I want you to add a little pulse, so a little bit higher and then release it a bit. A little bit higher and release it a bit. About 15 seconds with that little pulse. So adding just a little bit more to that bridge pose here. Beautiful. Bring it all the way down from there and just hug your legs in. Fantastic. And now from there, let's bring our right ankle just above our left knee. And opening up that right hip, either just press your right knee away with that right hand, or you can sweep your right hand through and thread the needle, clasping your fingers under that left knee. Either way, let's get into that hip here and take a few deep breaths like this. Yoga always makes sure that the strength is balanced out with your ability to rest and open up. Just being strong in the yoga's philosophy isn't the whole picture. We want you strong, and I want you strong, but also calm and relaxed and flexible and have a great range of motion in your strength. That's why I love yoga so much, because it takes care of the whole body inside and out and in every way we use our bodies. Take one more breath on this side. And to come out, let's uncross the legs, set that right foot back down. Other side, left ankle just above your right knee. The easier version is just pressing that knee away with the left hand. A little deeper is interlacing your fingers behind that right knee. Your choice. About 20 seconds or so, just like this right here. So now that you're in the pose, and this is true for every stretching base pose, slow your breath down. Scan your body, especially your shoulders. They tend to get tighter, the jaw, the forehead. Anything outside of that hip right here, just let relax. Good. Let's come out of this by uncrossing your legs and hug your right leg into your body. Let your left leg reach out on the floor. Let's end with some easy twists. Your left hand takes that knee over to the left. And that right arm opens out to the right here. The deeper you breathe, the more your muscles will open up. So once you're in this pose, a couple more big breaths here. Bring that leg back up to center. And switching sides, let's bring that left leg in. Right leg goes out. And take the twist the opposite way. Over to the right. The music is easing down. We're heading to our last pose, Shavasana, our final resting pose to come. Bring that leg back up to center, and now extend both legs out in front of you as we head into that last rest. Laying on your back is traditional with your palms facing the ceiling. Some people like to lay on their sides, or some lay on their back with their hands on their hearts. You find a place that's right for you, where you feel comfortable. We're closing our eyes there. And last, take a big breath in and hold your breath in here. Open your mouth, sigh that breath all out. And the work in this pose is seeing how much you can just turn everything off and rest. It's so important. It's equally as important as the strength to make your whole body, mind, and soul feel both strong and peaceful. So a couple minutes right here. Let's just relax deeply together. Begin moving your fingers again and toes again with me as well. And just slide your heels back. And let's roll to our right side from there. Press up to sitting after that. In any position you'd like when you're ready. And just close your eyes. Bring your hands together at your heart or wherever feels good. I'll end with this. Anytime you do something positive, your body gets healthier, and it's always a physical and mental and an emotional health that increases. So I'm absolutely proud of you and so happy that you stepped onto your mat with me to make a positive change in yourself. I hope we get to do this over and over again. Sending you all my love and heart. Namaste.